Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kaylee. I go to thrift stores. I pick up items really inexpensively and I flip them on sites like eBay and Poshmark, and that is how I make a lot of my income for the year. If you're interested in learning more about reselling and how to make money online selling clothing, then don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell before you leave here today. In today's video, we are going to be talking about planning strategic eBay promotions. Now, if you're not new to eBay or if you are not new to my channel, then you will know that on any selling platform, especially on eBay, the way to make sales is to have consistent activity in your store. One of the ways you can generate consistent activity is by running promotions. Now, as a disclaimer, as we get started, I just wanted to start by saying in order to run promotions, you do have to have an eBay store subscription. You cannot just solely have a personal account on eBay. If you're curious whether you should have an eBay store or whether it's the right time for you, I do have a video on how to determine when the right time for you is, and I also include a copy of a free spreadsheet that I made to make it easy to decide. I will link that video up above and also down in the description. So promotions are sort of essentially running a sale. There's a variety of things that you can do based on your business model and what you're hoping to achieve. I personally feel that there are 3 categories under running sales as far as intent goes. And one of those is to give your buyers a good deal and encourage them to shop at your store. Another is to liquidate and essentially sell off items that you're no longer interested in selling by giving a very big discount. And then the third is just recovering after a slow sales week. If you're having a slow sales week, one of the best things you can do is run a promotion, drop your prices a little bit, and give buyers a reason to shop. I personally have noticed a humongous difference in my sales when I have promotions running and when I don't. In fact, it seems as soon as one of my promotions ends, my sales basically drop. And whenever that happens, whenever I'm having a really slow sales day, I usually think to go look and see if I'm running a promotion or not, because more than likely that was the morning of a promotion ending, and usually that's when sales tank, mainly because a lack of activity in my store. So when I was running a promotion, I had a ton of activity, and when I stopped, that activity decreased. There are a couple of strategies that I use when planning promotions, what kind of promotions to use, and when to schedule those promotions. So if you're interested in seeing some of those strategies, then stay tuned until the end of the video because I will share those with you. So first, let me show you how to run a promotion on your eBay store.
So after you've gone to your seller hub, you're going to go to marketing and you're going to go to promotions, which is the page we are currently on. It will give you an overview of how well your sales are doing. Currently, you can see I have one active. It is 20% off of 3 or more items. And then I've got another one scheduled to start as soon as this one ends. Now, like I said previously, when I'm running a sale, I have amazing sales, not just from the promotion, but just sales in general, because there is activity going on in my store and I'm offering buyers a good experience. So eBay rewards me for that. As soon as that sale goes off, it's like my sales die. And whenever that happens, I know to go check to see if I have a promotion running. And that's almost always the case, is a promotion has ended and I have not created another one in its place to keep that activity going. So what I decided I'm going to do is I'm just going to schedule for basically the entire year is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to plan them all, get them all scheduled so I don't have to worry about it. If I decide I want to come back and I want to edit some of those sales, if I want to include different things or if I want to change which sale I'm doing, I can always come back and edit it. You can also pause, you can make a copy, you can do a preview. So the sale I'm currently running, I had it going on for about 2 weeks, and you can see my sales lift was about 7.8%. So my sales went up almost 8% just from having the promotion running with somebody using that promotion. But again, my actual sales, regardless of promotion, also went up. So that's why I wanted to show you guys this. So in order to create a promotion, you can go up here. It really doesn't matter what you choose because it's going to take you to the same screen. I almost always do order discount, so that's what we're going to click. And once you are on the screen, you can see all of your options. So you could do a spend this, get this amount off. You could do, if you buy a certain amount of items, you can get that off. You can do a buy one, get one free, or buy one, get one at a percentage. And then you could do like no rules at all. They just get $5 off of everything, or everything's 10% off, or whatever you guys choose. Now we'll talk about sales strategies in a moment, which promotions you should choose based on your business. I've got 3 strategies that I like to use. We'll go over that at the end of the video, so stay tuned. But right now, I am just going to choose one that I know is going to work for me. You can do the same promotions, or you can mix it up. I like to mix it up a little bit just to keep things interesting. So after you've chosen what you want to do, you will go to select items, and then you can choose select items, or you can rules. The thing is, if you pick this, you can only pick up to 500 items maximum. So I usually use the create rules, and just to make it easy, I usually just do my entire inventory. But you can create whatever kind of promotion you want. You can select different categories. You can select older items, whatever you want to do. I just personally select my entire inventory. So here you can choose by eBay categories, your store categories, or all inventory, which is what I usually pick. And then from there, you could exclude something if you wanted to. I don't exclude anything because my sales are pretty minimum. You can see I'm currently going to run an extra $10 off of 50 or more. If somebody bought something that was like $200, they're still only going to get $10 off, so it's no skin off of my back. I just do that. It's easy for me. If you're confused about which sale you should run, I would just start with a very small sale, one that you're not going to worry about, and then just choose all your inventory. So after you've created a rule, for me it's just all inventory selected, pick what you want to pick, you're going to save and review. And then you are on this screen, which is where you're basically finalizing everything. The offer name is not visible to buyers. As you can see, it's just kind of for your records, so you can change that if you would like. And I usually just type whatever the offer is that I'm giving, just to remind myself. Sometimes I don't even change that. And then here you'll pick what date range you want. So for me, my scheduled one is scheduled to end on March 1st. And again, I want to pick that up as soon as it ends. So I'm going to change March 1st. And my current one ends at 12 a.m. I'm going to change this to 12:30 a.m. But you never want to overlap promotions, because if you do, the buyers get both of the promotions. So I'm just very careful about that. So I'm going to allow for 30 minutes in between. And buyers are probably not very many of them are going to be up at this time, so I don't think it matters. But just better safe than sorry, I always do 30 minutes in between the sales. That way they never overlap. And then from there, you can choose how long you want the promotion to run. I'm just kind of random. I usually like to end them on a Friday or a Saturday or Sunday to give the buyers a bit of urgency for the weekend to get their items purchased. If they see that a sale is ending during the weekend and they've just recently got paid on Thursday or Friday and they know the sale is going to end on the weekend, they're probably more likely to purchase an item knowing it's going to end soon. But you can choose how long you want it to last. Again, I'm kind of random. I'm going to go ahead and choose. Okay, so it's starting on March 1st. I'm going to end it the last weekend day of the month, and then I'll pick it back up and I'll try to do it month to month, if that makes sense. But you guys can do whatever you want. So I'm going to end it on March 27th, and it should automatically do 12 a.m. that day, which means it ends basically March 26th at midnight. And then we scroll down here, and this is the final step before it is live or before it's scheduled, and it will automatically start pulling some of the pictures, which look how terrible these pictures are. I never use those. So what I like to do is I like to create my own image, and I do that by using Canva. And I'll show you guys a quick tutorial of that in just a moment. And then exclusive of that, there's also an offer description, and I usually type entire store. And you can see this is what the buyer is going to see. Now I've already created an image, so I'm going to place that. And so this is the image that I've created. It just says check out our store today for great deals, and underneath it says spring sale. And then I've got, you know, some little cute little leaves and whatever. But this is what this is going to look like to the buyer. They don't see any other part of it except for this. And then this is ready to launch. And then once we launch it, in this case, it's going to be scheduled and it's going to show up on that screen. Okay, and so here you can see my current sale, which is ending on February 12th. And then I've got another one beginning at February 12th at 12:30 a.m. all the way through March 1st. And then I've got the other one picking that right back up at 12:30 a.m. March 1st all the way through March 27th. And then today I'm actually going to sit down and plan out the rest of the year so I never have to do this again. And I'm already on the screen. It'll be super easy. So Canva has a free version and they have a paid version. I personally use the free version. You don't get all of the images available, but they have so many, I've never found it to be a problem. Plus you can create your own image as well. This is personally my favorite thing to use for my business and also for YouTube. I create some things on YouTube for here as well. You guys could probably see this is my end screen. I actually made that over on Canva. Basically see I've got the exact same banner with just the different seasons changed for the background, and then I just change it to fall sale or summer sale. You can make it say whatever you want or look however you want, but personally this is how I do it. It's super easy to just make a copy and change the background and the text, so that's typically what I will do. When you first get started, you can go to create a design. For the purpose of this, I just chose Instagram post because that's going to be a square image, which is the same thing we are going to need for our eBay promotion image. So it's just a square photo. So I just chose one of their selected ones here. But you can see they've got a couple of presets on sizes, and you can also create a custom size if you would like. But for the purpose of this, you can just click Instagram post. And so from here, you've got a blank square canvas to work on. And over here, you've got different elements that you can add. I usually just do a background and then I add text, or you can also use their templates, which we are currently on. Really easy to search. And then you want to look for, when you hover, anything that is free. If you hover over anything and you have to pay for it, that would only be available through Canva Pro, but I personally only use the free version. So for instance, we could click on this one right here. And so from here, it generates everything for you. And all you really need to do if you just want to use this template is click onto the text and change the text onto what you want it to say. So here, if I wanted to do this quick one, you could just say entire store sale, new spring items just in, or however simple or however fancy you want to do it. Once you do that, you can download. You can do a PNG or JPEG. So I have downloaded my image. I'm just going to save that to a different folder, and then I will be able to use it for the promotions. So for instance, we're back in all your designs. You can just go to one, click create a copy, and then edit that copy and change the background a little bit, download your new banner, and you're good to go.
So if you are interested in using Canva, I will have a referral link down below. Again, you can use the completely free version, or right now they also are doing a 30-day free trial of the upgraded version. So 30 days risk-free, and then just cancel before the 30 days. So in general, I typically use 3 strategies when I am running promotions. And at any given time, I've got a combination of these all running, again, ending and beginning when the other one ends. So I think the one that I use the most is offering an order discount. Now, what I'd like to do for this is take my average order price, and then I add $5 or $10 to that to encourage buyers to buy just a little bit more to get a promotion. So for instance, one of the ones that I frequently do is 20% off when you purchase $50 or more, and that is because my average sale price usually lands somewhere between $35 to $40. So for me, $50 is just one step further and still really close to where it's enticing for a buyer to want to purchase more and get that 20% off discount. So find out your average sale price and then do $5 or $10 more than that and offer some sort of a discount when they reach that $5 or $10 higher. Number 2 is just kind of a generic one, and it can be one where it's just a percentage off that you would be okay with anything in your store being this amount off. So for instance, if no matter what you're selling, you would be comfortable taking 5% off or 10% off during the time of the promotion, then that would be a good use of your time for running a promotion. Whenever I send out offers to watchers, I almost always send out a 10% off discount anyways. So for me, I'm really comfortable with 10% off. And while we're mentioning offers to watchers, I do believe that sometimes these promotions can overlap with offers that you send to buyers. So that's something you're going to want to look into. And then number 3 is when you are choosing which inventory is included in your promotion, to choose ones that are really old or ones that you want to move and give a really big discount, or maybe you'll get 50% off if you buy 5 or more items within that inventory. This is a good way to liquidate and move out older items to prepare for new inventory. You can also do this as seasons change. So if we are coming out of Christmas, you could discount all of your Christmas items for 50% off. So this is just one way to discount items and to run sales in your eBay store, but it is the one that I use the most, and it is running a promotion. So I hope that this video was helpful to you guys. Let me know down in the comments below how running promotions goes for you in your store and what kind of activity you're getting when you are running promotions. Stay tuned. I know you guys have been asking, so I'm going to be making a lot more eBay videos this year. So make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell if you do want to see when those new eBay videos go live. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.